Wiggle, wiggle.
Like.
Hey Blitzers, this is the Muffin here. Welcome back to the channel. I've got a treat for you. My brother has just broken the record in the T28 Defender for the Blitz Stars website. He's a good player. I do platoon a lot with him. Shout out for Coulter45 for allowing me to use this replay. He does come across as a little bit of a camper from what it appears to be, but he definitely knows what he's doing. Just from my experience when playing with him, he's very strategic on the field. He knows how to position himself, and you can see a little bit of that. He does get himself in some very sticky situations. It is, if you watch the end of this, I don't even really want to give anything away until the very end, but anyone that is in these types of situations where you have an X amount of tanks against you, you're the last one standing, the time is racing against you, you can really get the adrenaline going through you. It can be pretty intense. I kind of like what he's doing here, even though with the T28 Defender, for myself, I'm a little bit more aggressive. Instead of playing it like a tank destroyer and what it's classified as, because of its armor profile, I'm a little bit more aggressive with it and being on the front lines. But he plays it a little bit more like a tank destroyer in these regards, really keeping an eye, like an eagle's eye, over the entire battlefield, paying attention to the left, the right sides of the map. But like I said, he knows what he's doing. T28 Defender, I personally really like it. Good armor profile. And this is just a really good replay. So once again, thank you Coulter45 if you're watching this to allow me to use this. So in all my games, I've been playing Blitz for 5+ years. I feel like I'm a pretty decent player. Kyle, that's his name, Coulter45, I would have to admit is a better player than I am. And when it comes to hitting a world record, it is definitely one of those things that is a monumental accomplishment. Much more than I would say getting a mastery badge, because you really do rank yourself right up there as the top. And I've never been able to accomplish that. I mean, even getting a 7-kill badge, I try to remember the name of it. I don't even really have a ton of those. Even those can be difficult to come across for those that know Blitz. So anyway, I mean, these guys, like, they're up on kills. My brother's team is down on 1. Once again, he's taking more of a tank destroyer approach with the T28 Defender, keeping himself on that eagle's eye view of the map. He's moving around. He's not just staying stagnant. I would define camping in just my terms. I know everyone kind of has their own opinion. As a tank destroyer, you typically want to be in a position to have that eagle eye view over your team, be able to provide them that cover fire. He's moving around. He's not just staying in one place the entire game, which some people do, and I would classify that more as camping. He's moving around the map, continually always looking for opportunities and ways to get those advantageous positions and get shots off the enemies. He does get himself in some pretty sticky situations, and when watching this replay and seeing these two VK100s, they have a pretty decent size hit point pool here. And it wasn't, I mean, from looking at the team, I wouldn't say his team was terrible. I mean, they really kind of all knew what to do. From this replay, it did kind of look like a team effort. That ammo rack from the Tiger, I mean, wow. If you're going to get a damage record, get almost a full hit point ammo rack off a heavy. especially like something like a tiger or something like that. I mean, definitely contribute. When you have a game like this, the stars just seem to align. The RNG gods are on your side. They're just everything kind of just works in your favor. So this is kind of where he's in a bit of a sticky situation, because you do have some gun depression with the T28 Defender, but it's not necessarily the best gun depression. It is some, like it is decent, but for this position specifically, and what I'm referring to, this is like it. You can tell he kind of starts to struggle to get that cannon down, and he's trying to angle his tank in a way to try to get that down. He's trying to be very careful, and he he just gets nailed by that SU, which definitely doesn't help, and just gets hit again. So it really kind of takes him down, and I can only imagine the adrenaline that is probably going through him. It's like, okay, can I do this? Can I get it done? There's one tank left. There's a huge hit point pool. I mean, you're looking at it, and he's already at a really great damage for the game, at almost like 49 plus. And he still has, I think, about 1,200 or so plus damage on the table. Is that what it was? Yeah, about 1,500 plus damage on the table. Just a little bit of a spoiler. You guys have already been watching it so far, but this is honestly kind of a heartbreak. I mean, he already got, he gets the record, world record in Blitz for highest damage in the T28 Defender. But when you see how close he is, I believe from when I first watched this replay to him reloading, it's just like, oh man. So he's very, very smart right here. He just doesn't stick around and stay in front of the VK. He tries to look for cover as quickly as possible. And that really helped him a lot with this dead other VK right here to help give him cover to try to help reload. So right here, reload, reload, reload. He goes forward to take the shot. Just before he does, it turns into a draw. So congratulations, brother. Coulter45, thank you for letting me show this replay to my subscribers. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. You guys stay cool and keep tanking.